Can I help you?
Hello.
Excuse me, sorry to bother. I don't suppose you've seen any priceless Sakaviri heirlooms gallivanting around Broom, have you? Sakaviri heirlooms. Priceless Sakaviri heirlooms. Seen any? As I suspected. Sorry to bother you, citizen. Just, let me know if any do crop up, yeah? Thanks. A whole lot of uproar about nothing, that's why. The Count's been nagging my life and soul out about the damn things. You see, the Carvanes have a sort of family tradition. They've acquired a taste for Akaviri artifacts, constantly collecting more and more. Been going on for centuries now. Well, it turns out poor old Count Desilus, Count Carvane, isn't too happy that his collection's been stolen. Well, that's... Oh, who am I kidding? Absolutely. This is driving me crazy. Just bring them back to me when you found them and I'll be extremely appreciative. And I mean extremely appreciative. Seriously. Feeling off at myself right about now. Akaviri artifacts. I don't know anything more specific than that. Rignar and the Count both told me, but honestly it flew in one ear and out the other. If you want to know exactly what artifacts to keep your eyes peeled for, talk to Rignar. I'm sure he can help you more there. I have no idea how they'd manage that, honestly. Either adept stealth or good luck. Probably a bit of both. Not in particular. Then again, the lowlives of Bruma don't exactly hide themselves all that well. The shadier tavern in town, the Restful Watchman, full of thieves, bandits, thugs, and other miscreants, might be a decent place to start your search. See you.
For county...
We have Holgard to thank for our arms.
It's a fair position, at least on a temporary basis. The pay's decent, and we get food and fruit. My brothers up in Skyrim would probably laugh seeing me here. They can take giants' clubs to the face for all I care. I like the people here, especially old Farsvar.
know you're there. Can I help you?
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help with, sir?
Can I help you?
Names? Most things are very popular. The only thing that isn't popular is cutlery. Ugh. Yes, indeed. So, want to buy anything? Why, my friend, surely the better question is, what don't I sell? I sell anything and everything, or thereabouts. Business is always good for a general goods merchant like myself, since I don't rely on any particular thing to draw in sales. Take poor old Fadel, the butcher, for example. If someone doesn't want meat, he doesn't have a customer. But me, someone doesn't want meat, they want silverware. Don't want silverware? How about a potion? And so on and so on and so on.
The customers.
Stranger, have you seen my dad? Dad's a soldier in the Legion. He's always off with them, serving at some fort up in the mountains.
Goodbye.
Stenner Seno at your service. I'm no Nord, but I'll keep drinking mead until I become one.
Well, I would be, but unfortunately, I've got some debts to pay off. I've been doing odd jobs around town to help raise the septums. Sorry, lad. That's something a man like me keeps private. It might feel good to get punched in the face for being nosy. Would you like to find out?
What is it?
How about that, huh? And you...
Oh, fresh meat in Bruma.
Hello.
See you around.
Damnable tavern! Damnable owner! How dare he allow that wizard to engage in such a salacious display? Scandal! It's a dingy squad filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief! I want its proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that? You should help me because the tavern is filled with criminals. They deal with bandits. They steal, they rob. Surely it's only right that they face justice for what they do? Excellent. As it so happens, I'm a mage by trade. I have access to many magical items from my home of Alinor. Take this. It's a very special memory gem. I have one active at all times, and this particular one recorded everything that happened in the tavern that night. Take it and let the guard captain listen to it. Irrefutable evidence. I'm sure he'll see fit to take action then.
Hello.
No, you couldn't. Because I will... train at the Bots College in Solitude. And I'm the foremost practitioner of the art of song since...
Something you need?
You are nothing more than jealous maggots, grasping your waist to insult me and belittle my talent. And to that,
What is
I
it?
say, good day. Away with you, Rube.
What is it?
What can I get you? So, what'll it be? Bye. Stranger, have you seen my dad?
What is it?
An alteration expert, huh? How about you turn my skin to stone? That'd go down a riot at the barrack. Be careful if you head into the northern part of the county. That area is prone to avalanches. Oh, this should be interesting. Go ahead. Let's listen.
What's that snot-brained Altmer doing here? This is no place for one of them.
You don't think he's Stoutmore, do you?
No, doesn't seem the sort. But he's still not the right type for our little den. Might bring the wrong kind of attention.
So what do we do? Stabbing him would be excessive, so...
I know. Why don't we treat him to a little show of our favorite lusty Argonian maid?
Perfect. Let's go fetch her. Here, take this coin. I'd like to buy a little show for my Altmer friend over there.
Sure thing.
Oh, one other thing. He wanted you to roleplay as Lifsertail, you know, from...
Altmer. Always the same fantasy. Sure thing. Hey, darling. I heard you wanted a date with Lifsertail.
What is the meaning of this? Lifsertail? What a ridiculous name for an even more ridiculous... Oh my! Zarxus's breath! What in oblivion are you doing? I demand that you put that back on! Ariel, give me strength! Cease and desist! I demand that you cease and desist at once, you cretinous lizard woman! Stop jiggling about! I can't take this anymore. I think I'm going to faint. I think... Oh. Ha, it worked. Otis, you really are a genius.
I know. Sop didn't even know what hit him.
Ha! They breed 'em special in Alinor, don't they?
You seen Frostcrag Spire sitting up there on Null Mountain? Beautiful sight. Well, that's certainly very interesting. But I'm not sure that there's much in there that I can take action on. Tell our Altmer friend that I'm very sorry. Until next time.
Can I help you?
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother. It's just that my most prized possession has gone missing, and I fear that without help, I'll never get it back. I normally wouldn't approach a stranger like this, but, well, I'm at the end of my tether. I could really use some help. Could I hire you? I could pay you handsomely. Excellent. The heirloom that's been stolen, well, by all accounts, the thief fled to the northeast of Bruma. I suspect they're holed up in Frozen Grotto. If you are able to retrieve my heirloom for me, I'll be forever in your debt.
You're back. Have you played back the Memory Gems recording for the captain? When is he arresting that damnable innkeeper? Zarx's backside. I'm leaving this awful town. I've had enough of this cretinous Cyrodiil. I'm returning to Alinor. At least there I'm not assailed by lustful lizards.
Hello.
My weapon wants a tempering. Things want to kill him. Fetch me 3 iron ingots to temper my weapon and my book of killin' so I know who needs killin'. Then I'll give you gold. My killing arm's getting flabby. Change your mind. I want to get me some killing done.
Can I help you?
I've got rooms, You here to do business? I don't tend to gossip about my patrons. Bad for business, you know, especially when you're in my line of work. A little gold always greases the wheels. I'll tell you what you want to know. There's this Breton guy who comes through here every now and again. Sleaziest guy I've ever seen. Except for me, of course. Got a reputation to maintain, you know? Name's Etienne, or something like that. Anyway, he mentioned something to do with Akaviri trinkets while we spoke. Mentioned wanting to sell them, or something. I guess he's your man. I don't know. Listen, do you really think I'm going to tell you everything about my customers? That's a sure way to get run out of this business. Listen, you want me to tell you so badly? Make me. I'm not budging until I've been forced to, legally. You know what I'm getting at, I assume.
What is it?
What is it? That's good to hear. Oh, and have this. It's a leftover memory gem that one of the guys took out of the elf's pocket when he was passed out on the floor. Might fetch a decent sum. See you around.
What is it?
Hello. Goodbye.
To fail at a simple job like that. No way it was just a coincidence. There must have been. Oh, hello. What are you looking at? Speak. That's none of your... I suppose there's no harm in telling you now. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to help. I'm a mercenary. Been one for years now, and I don't often fail a job. But this last time, I did fail, but not through any fault of my own. Cut out the sarcasm. I don't appreciate it. If you want to help me, If you want the honor of working by my side, then you should at least exercise respect. I'd been hired by some anonymous noble to clear out a cave full of bandits near Bruma. Offer some nice coin, too. My wife came with me. We're battle partners. Things were going well until we were ambushed. Bandit reinforcements showed up out of nowhere, flanking us the way we came. They bound us and gagged us, left us disarmed and defeated. They left with my wife and left me to die. I managed to escape my captivity, but when I got back to the cave, they'd gone. All of them, including my wife. I've been searching for her damn near a whole year now. No success. Praise Malakath. Once you turn up something solid, let me know. I'll be here. The best place to start is probably the castle. Ask the nobles, see if they know anything.
What is it?
What is it?
What are you doing gawking at me? Shoo! I've given you a task. Unless you think you found the culprit.
They call me Gort.
You think any of those dragons from Skyrim will
Needing
find
an
their way over
inn?
here?
Go to the Gerald View. There's another tavern in town, the Restful Watchman, but it has a bad reputation. Bentior wants legal pressure. That can certainly be arranged. Take this, a letter with my signature. Show it to him and he's sure to change his tune.
Don't suppose you could conjure me up a warm hearth?
Watch your back outside the city walls. We can't be charging to your aid if a Timberwolf catches your scent.
The Restful Watchman. Can I help you? What? Let me see that. Oh, damn. Fine, I'll tell you what I know. Listen, I heard the thief had some dealings with some, fellow businessmen holed up in the Gerals. You'd probably call them bandits, though. I tell you, no respect for the profession these days. Here, just so I don't have to go sit in a cell again, I'll mark it on your map. Go take it up with them. And by the divines, leave me alone now, alright? God. The guy's a thief. Hardly keeps it a secret. Sometimes I think he doesn't know the meaning of the word discretion. Always talks big about getting into big gangs, raiding with the best of them. Always going on wild guar chases to impress ringleaders into letting him run with them. Put it this way, you know those people who will either end up rolling in septums or dying young? He's one of those types.
Alamu Nethre, dark elf girl. She's wanting adventurers to help her with something. Not sure what. A little birdie told me that you're annoying me.
Until next time. Hello.
There's a scheming. So now old Bartram's got a thug inside his house, apparently. Just wonderful. To be honest, I'd rather be dealing with this than going on Count Carvain's wild guar chase. I should ask before I march in there and deal with the thief. Did your investigation turn up any leads about the Count's precious artifacts? You found a lead. That's no small relief. I guess that means you go find him in the caverns while I go deal with the thief in Bartram's house. That changes things. Well, at least now we can kill two birds with one stone. If it's true, that is. Under most circumstances, I'd insist on going in first. I'm captain of the guard, it's my duty to shoulder the risk. But Well, this reeks of an ambush. It makes more sense to go in prepared. Let's go.
Enjoy your day.
Can I help you?
Captain of the Guard. Just what I needed. Go ahead. Rub salt right into the wound.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you in Boatram's house, and why in Oblivion do you look like you're on death's doorstep?
It all went wrong. The bandits tricked me. Typical. I wanted them to put in a good word for me with the cutters. But no, they lied. I gave their guy the artifacts, then they started swinging. I narrowly escaped by climbing back through the trapdoor.
I see. Well, I'm placing you under arrest for stealing Count Carvain's Zakaviri artifact collection. At least you won't bleed out in here. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy, slap him in irons and take him before the Count. Finally get Carvain off my back. I suppose that means it's down to you to deal with the bandits and retrieve the artifacts. I know the caverns are a favorite haunt of bandits and criminal types. Lots of them down there. No need to clear them out. Not that I'd complain if you did. Just grab the artifacts. Best of luck.
So this is the thief, Captain? You mean to say that my artifacts have been found?
Yes, Count Carvane. He stole your artifacts and attempted to deliver them to the bandits operating in the Bruma Caverns.
I see. Well, of course, I expect he should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. My artifacts?
Actually, this new friend of Bruma has them.
And who's this?
A friend, responsible for tracking down the artifacts and finding the thief. In fact, I'd say they deserve most of the credit, Count Carvane.
Ah, friend of Bruma. Such tales are always gratifying to hear of. In fact, Captain, would you mind giving us a moment to speak?
Of course. I'll just be waiting over there. I'd like to say a few words to this new friend of Bruma before they take their leave.
Of course, Captain. Friend de Bruma, may I have a moment? If you would just hand over the artifacts, gently if you please. Thank you very much. So, you tracked down the thief and found my artifacts. I am extremely grateful. Please, accept this small recompense from the Treasury. Thank you for your service. Something makes me think you're not going to merely disappear, though. You're the kind to get tangled in all sorts of affairs, I'm sure. Farewell, friend de Bruma. Good luck. I do hope you remain loyal to the Bruma throne. Do you need something? Bye.
It's rare to see someone so willing to help another these days. You went to great lengths to find those damned artifacts. And for that, you have my thanks. I don't know what Count Carvane said to you, and I don't really mind. The Count and I don't always see eye to eye, but I have a duty. Anyway, something makes me think we may see each other again. People like you tend to make waves, don't they? Take this. A personal thank you gift from me. Safe travels, my friend. And thanks.
Within the walls, we'll keep you safe. Outside, watch your back. Protect and serve. It's what we do.
Oh, look, an infant.
Hello, I am Afana Adichie. Let me think. There was one raid Simond organized last I remember. Never mentioned it to me. Always been a quiet fellow, but I saw it in his journal. Well, yes. He's one of those mysterious men, you know? Just has an aura about him. Piques a lady's interest. You can't blame me for peeking in his journal, I hope. We all have our vices. No, truth told. Though I imagine you could just check Simmons' journal if you wanted to do that. I obviously couldn't endorse such behavior, though. In his quarters, of course. Though you may need a key to get inside. Well, maybe I do. Unless you could all... Here's what we'll do. I'll give... But in return, you have to leave this note in his drawer. No need to read it. It's sentimental. Oh, fantastic. Here you go. I eagerly await your return.
What is it? An interesting question. We keep records of expenses from members of the Bruma court. especially the times it's coming out of our treasury. However, we don't give this kind of information out to anyone who so much as asks. Why do you want to know? Truly? I see an honest glint in your eye. I think you're telling the truth. Well then, I will get you any information I can from the records. One moment while I go check them. You just wait around here.
Good morning. Yes. There was strong minds operation. That's about all I can remember, though. Goodbye.
Well, I've checked the records. There was one account of Afana Idichi hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description last year. She spends a lot of time around the castle. You can go speak to her if you... Well, I've checked the records. There was one account of Afana Idichi hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description last year. Well, I've checked the records. There was one account of Afana Idichi hiring some mercenaries.
Hello? I heard of 2 raids on bandits in the last few months. There was Operation Strong Arm, and another. The other one was on Amidas, if memory serves. But Strong Arm was my idea. Afraid that's all I can remember, though. Things move quickly here in the castle. I hired just some common, everyday mercenaries, really. Nothing particularly special about them, as far as I recall. They were holed up in plundered mine, as far as I remember. More have probably moved in by now, sadly. I swear, bandits breed faster than skeevers in a keck of Blackbriar. Yes, it was. The bandits were cleared out, and the ringleader killed. Minimal casualties on their side.
Can I? Did you do it? Did you plant the note in Gautier's drawer? Oh, I am aflutter with excitement. Excellent. Here, take a bit of extra coin. My treat. I can't wait until Simmond reads it. Can I help you? Do? Oh, well, my father owned land outside. I inherited what he... Oh, but I do love conversations like this. Feel free to come back and chat about it again sometime. Until next time.
Can I help you? Clean, mostly. I do all the work that nobody else wants to. Thanks for asking.
Talk to you later.
I may serve Count Carvane, but I take commands from the guard captain.
Hello. Bye.
Good morning.
Hello there. What? No, of course not. That's preposterous. Nothing that I recall. Apologies. Goodbye.
What is it? Well, I've checked the records. There was one account of Ayleid hiring some mercenaries for a job similar to your description last year. She spent a lot of time around the camp. Out of memory, there was another who hired some mercenaries for... Not too sure on the details. I'm going off of memory here, since his mission wasn't recorded in the books. Strange that. We usually keep thorough... Well, anyway, I hope I was of some help. County Bruma is the jewel of Cyrodiil. Though the mountains may be frosty. Of course, that's not to say that she's perfect. But we don't let that put a dampener on things. That's the Nord way, after all. And Bruma's as Nordic as she is imperial.
Goodbye.
Can I help you?
Good afternoon. See you around.
Careful with that fire.
Clothing for sale.
My mortar and pestle can make near any potion or pull.
Seen any goblins around?
Get a slice of Skyrim right here in Cyrodiil.
Won't swarm you.
Good afternoon. The other one... Afraid that's all I can remember, though. Things move quickly here in the castle.
Do you need something? What? No.
See you.
No, of course not. That... Preposterous. Bye.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can...
Nature, Nordic energy.
You're back. Any news on my wife? Who's the spineless wretch that sold us out? Tell me, now! Bye.
Why sure, is that a Zora star? How did you come to possess such a rare?
So, how do you feel, Gilad? Enjoying the feasts down there?
This is no way to treat an alt mare.
I demand a drink.
A drink? You betray your own kind and you want a drink? You despicable scum. How about a nice mouthful of red? Speak, vermin.
Speak quickly.
I hope your parents are proud of you.
Yes?
They have a lot of reason to be.
We just need to know what you told them, Gila. Stay this madness. What would your mother think?
Do not speak of her to me. You who choose to call yourself the savior of the Sijiks, yet you cause our downfall with each move. Filth in the streets. My mother would never have allowed the council to sink so low as to allow training for the brutish race of men.
You were but a child when she died, Gila. I was not. I stood next to her as she fell on the battlefield. Do not presume to know the heart of your parents, simply because they are your blood. She would not even see you now.
Ha! What would you know of family? You've never known anything but a soldier's life, pathetic and lonely as your existence. No, I think I will not take advice on family from you. Tell me, Master, has my father been informed of these transgressions? I suspect he was not too happy about it. So how about you just let me go, and I might consider sending him a letter saying you apologized.
Say Papa again, I dare you.
Enough! Gila, I hate that this is under these circumstances I must deliver this message. But as it is, I see no other way. Your father has died, Gila. We received a message that last moon he perished at your family's mansion on Somerset Isle. I do not always see eye to eye with him, but I am truly sorry.
My father? Dead? Lies! I just sent him another package of Olaf's honey nut treats. It can't be. Papa. Fine. Maybe we can strike a deal. What do you want to know?
There is only you left, Gila. Will this be the last action of your name?
If I tell you, would you allow me to return to my ancestral home?
You will serve a time for your crimes. But if you tell us what you know, I will eventually let you leave Oriden.
As if I had wished to stay here anyway. This lot is nothing more than common rabble nowadays. Fine. Information for my life. When I was a child, my sister and I found a tunnel on the northeastern part of the island. A small shoring crew could easily sneak in behind the stables and lay waste to both the Academy and Noble Street before the guards can react.
Madman!
You would sacrifice the Academy? For what? A few coins in your coffer?
You think this is about money? No. This is about you, Ophelia, the master of Oriden. Under your rule, this glorious island has been driven halfway down the sea. The White Gold Concordat was a righteous act. Men are mortal and thus easily corruptible. The founder Yakese saw this. Why can't you? If he could see the Academy now, I think he would burn into the ground himself. My ancestors are smiling at me, Ophelia. Can you say the same?
In the olden days, all species were less evolved, even mere. To cling to the past is to neglect the future. But you'll have plenty of time to think about that in yourself. I sentence you to 10 years in the dungeons for your treachery. Captain, take him away.
I'm waiting. Well, hello. Out with it.
Make it quick.
I'm waiting. Make it quick.
Good afternoon.
Yes?
Then maybe we can set some form of trap, should the pirates come through here. Show me the tunnel, and we'll figure it out. I suppose we could put some oil barrels here. When they come rushing through, we will set those fools on fire. Hopefully, they'll be smart enough to turn around. Go see Janne. I think he might have some oil somewhere. I'll stomp down the ground.
Alright then.
Ooh, that sounds bad. Of course you can have oil. Take those next to the hitched horses.
Need something?
Thank you. Step back a bit and I will pour it on the ground. Ah, yes, this will do it. Go and tell the master that we have prepared our defenses for an incoming attack. I shall finish here and ready my guards. Together we will crush those pirates.
You want something from me?
Yes?
That is good news. I guess all that remains is to wait. Since we are now 2 steps ahead of the pirates and the Altmere, how do you feel about making it 3? If the Altmere fear us teaming with the Nords, it seems to me that is exactly what we should do, right? Plus, since they are not expecting it, this should give us a sharper edge in the coming battle. So, what do you say? One last favor for a friend? Well, from what I understand, the Jarls rule Skyrim. So, and should they refuse, I'm sure you can find more than one willing sword hand. Take this! Hurry back! The Auburn Syndicate might attack any time.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Please hold. Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
You're nothing.
Can't wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
I am your sword and your shield.
And what might you need,
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
It seems this damnable I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
I wonder if I should travel to Blackmarsh. Maybe I could find some more about myself there.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
You're the one cast those illusions. Impressive. So you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormclaws.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Can't wait to kill another of
Remember
Ulfric's
that I like
boys.
my meat rare.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
I long for a chance to show those pointy-eared bastards a lesson. Alas, I cannot go myself. But you may have my best warrior.
If we kill the dragon once, we can do it again. With your help, of course.
Perfect timing. The pirates arrived a few hours ago. Pillar Carolyn is taking some guards over to the stables, but they might require extra assistance. They have to get to the western shore to lead the main defense. You should get to the stables and fight back the ambush. Good luck.
Happy to. What are you looking for?
The pirates arrived a few hours ago. Killer Carolyn has taken some guards over to the stables, but they might require extra assistance. They have to get to the western shore to lead the main defense. You should get to the stables and fight back the ambush. Good luck.
fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.